This is Astra Sentinel. This is a sort of survival kind of game, I suppose. It's a base builder. It's got some RTS elements. You effectively have to protect a planet from hordes of, like, space crab things. Either way, I'm Orbital Potato. Let's jump into things. Now, this is a very early version of the game. It is alpha, everything is work in progress, so take everything that I say and do with a massive pinch of salt. This is the world, and this is literally our world. We start with 2 explorer ships, which are these most painfully, rubbishly slow vessels that are going to hopefully keep us alive for a little bit. We've got our resources up in the top right-hand corner, and we've got our planet right here. Not a huge amount is going on, right? Not so. Let's jump into the planet and see what is happening. We have here our citadel. If this thing goes down, it's game over. This is effectively our planetary HP. Starts on 5,000. We can build a whole bunch of buildings, and indeed, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with a titanium extractor. We're going to build it close to a titanium field because we're going to get increased production when we build it next to a titanium field. That is this resource up here. Happy days, get that built. There's also Corex. That is this resource over here. We are able to make Corex in a Corex Factory, and this is a rare planetary resource used for advanced technologies and structures. There's a storage center, which allows us to have more of the resources. There's a factory, which is going to be really useful. And there is a hangar, also, which is going to be useful, and a lab. We're gonna get there, don't worry, but it's just gonna take a little bit of time. The resource up in the top right hand corner up here is dark matter, and in fact that is our objective. We need to collect 100 dark matter and build a turret. We also have a sort of survival objective, and that is to survive 3 enemy waves. How challenging is that going to be? I guess we will find out. However, what I can say is that on the mini-map, we can see what I think is the dark matter over here, although it's sort of surrounded by this red misty cloud. So, yeah, if we stray in there, we're going to come across the space crabs. I mean, they're going to come to us anyway, and I'm not thrilled about it, but we're going to have to endure it. Either way, let's get the Corex Factory down. That's fine. Anything else that I want to immediately think about building? Could get another titanium extractor. That would be worthwhile. I can also build a residential area. Increases the max population. Receives bonuses when placed next to other residential areas. I mean, yeah, fine. I don't think we need people in order to work these titanium extractors, or indeed this Corex refinery. Maybe we'll need them for the aircraft or spacecraft, I suppose, later down the line. But for now, we don't really need to worry about it. All that we need to be concerned with is the fact that our Corex Factory is up and running, which is looking good. And come on, move around. There we go. That's a little bit better. Can I even scroll here? I don't even know. Either way, Corex Factory is up and running. That's good news. What's next? It is, without a shadow of a doubt, the factory. We're a little bit of a ways away from that yet. But we gain titanium quite quickly. I'm going to position these 2 ships on either side of the planet so that they can immediately respond to any attacks as and when it is required. Oh my goodness, we've already amassed a full stockpile. Factories we can build anywhere. It doesn't really matter where we build factories. But yeah, we don't really ever want to be in a position where we max out our storage stockpile. That just seems a little bit inefficient. Planet under attack. I knew it was going to happen at some point. The space crabs are here. Yeah, they look like space crabs, don't they? They really do look like space crabs. We barely got a shot of them there, but my ships did a valiant job. Although, as you can see, one is already on 60 out of 100 HP. The other managed to escape relatively unscathed, although our citadel might have taken a few attacks. Yeah, we lost 60 HP on the old planet there. Not necessarily the end of the world, but suffice to say, it can all go south pretty darn quickly if we're not paying attention. We can, however, repair the buildings, and we can do that with just aluminium or aluminum. It's not aluminium or aluminium. It's not aluminum or aluminium. It's titanium. We can repair it with titanium if, in fact, we want to. I don't particularly care to right now. I think we want to bang down a Do you know what? Give me another titanium extractor. That's really what we're missing right now. The factory is up and running. We can now build probes. Probes will allow us to collect dark matter. We can also get a shield. Shield units deploy energy barriers that defend specific zones. That's cool. And a turret, which is also our objective, is to... it's fine. That's 6,000 resources, so we need to get a storage facility in order to build that anyway. A storage center in order to build that anyway. Let's see if we can try and yoink ourselves a probe. And then maybe... you know what? We'll get 2 probes. What the heck? We've got plenty of titanium to spare. We don't have any people spare anymore, but that's fine. The titanium, at least, is taken care of. That is what matters. We'll also start the process of repairing. What the heck? Let's leave that in position. I am... Ooh, there's our probe. Looking good. So, do I just click here? We just click there and let the probe sort of get to work? I have absolutely no idea if this probe is going to survive or die. I guess we'll see. Look at... I mean, there's tons of space crabs there. There's just, like, there's loads of space crabs. There is tons of space crabs. How on earth are we going to be able to get through all of these? I suspect that we'll probably have to nab ourselves a hangar before we're even able to get anywhere. We'll go and build the hangar. There's no adjacency bonuses with the hangar, which is fine. We'll get it at least zoned. Something that I am noticing is that the game is quite slow, I suppose, in terms of the way that it feels to play. I don't know. Maybe it's just because all of my vessels at the moment are very, very slow. Also, look, we scouted a tiny little bit, and I think we discovered... I think we discovered the locations of all of the different crabs. You are coming down here? Get in there. You are 100% dead, aren't you?
Planet under attack.
Yeah. Okay, so one of my explorers has gone down immediately. Citadel is now in danger. Oh, not loving that. Not loving that at all, but it's okay. Let's get ourselves a storage center. We'll get ourselves a storage center over here. A lab next, maybe? A lab next?
Building completed.
If we can pull it off. Right. The hangar gives me access to the explorer and also to a fighter. I am very interested in the latter of those two things. We do not want any more of these piddly explorer crafts. It's versatile, fast, and cost-effective. I don't care even slightly. Residential area, that'd be good. I would like to get... I literally have no idea how to scroll on this map here. This is... I don't know how to scroll. It's not WASD. It's not the arrow keys. I don't know. I'll just have to position my camera in a strategic location. Maybe there's something in the settings. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe hotkeys? No, I've already checked hotkeys. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Right, storage center, that gives me up to... Oh, I can just edge scroll. It's just that simple. That gives me up to 250. That's good. We're going to get residential area over here. Nice. Hangar, we're going to keep on pumping out the fighters. That's good. Titanium extractor. Do I want another titanium extractor? Yeah, I kind of do, but I also kind of want to get another Corex Factory, because I think that's probably going to matter a lot more. Nice. Let's see if we can try and pump out some more fighters now. And then after we've done that, we're going to see if we can try and jump into a lab. One more fighter, and then a lab, I think. Perfect. Right. So, we got a fighter. We got a probe. Let's go and see if we can try and do a little attack move right over here. I have absolutely no idea how we're going to be able to get this dark matter. But we're going to send the probe out to help out.
2 minutes until enemy attack.
2 minutes until enemy attack. Okay. Can these be a command group? I don't think they can. But we're going to try our best to attack. Looks like the enemy's coming from the sort of northern area. You cannot attack at all. You are rubbish. Okay. Maybe I want to fight... Maybe I want to fight up this way. Yeah, attack move up there. Okay, this is good. This is good. Tell you what, get another fighter to join. And let's see if we can try and continue to pump out the fighters. I think we want more. I mean, I do not have... let's get adjacency bonus. Nice. I do not have... One of my planets is under attack. Ooh, that's a problem because my fighters are all out of commission at the moment. But that's okay. We're clearing the way. We're doing what we can. Let's leave just these two, I think. Leave just these two in position. Repair, absolutely get everything repaired as much as we possibly can. As many new fighters as we can too. And then I definitely do need to get another Corex refinery. I know that I was sort of, you know, griping on about it. It's essential. Right. This has worked. We have cleared more space than I originally anticipated. Let's retreat our limited troops back to the planetary reaches for just a second. Very bombastic music in the background. I like it. Right. One more fighter. Probably before the enemy arrive. Nab ourselves also.
Enemy wave approaching.
Okay, enemy wave approaching. It's fine. Get a Corex refinery. We're not going to be attacked immediately. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a large number. That is a large number of units. That is more than I anticipated. Immediately start work on our last fighter. An attack move. Yep. Okay, these are big boys as well. That is quite the collection of enemies. And they don't muck around. They deal damage, let me tell you. They deal damage. Let's get another fighter if it's all possible. Yeah, it's not possible. I think we survived, though. Just barely. The good news is that I've freed up a lot of my population to go and take on brand new roles as fighter pilots. Right. That's fine. We did it. One more of these bad boys. Maybe a second one. But now it's time to go and explore. Now it's time to go and explore up to here. And then we're going to cut across left into the little sort of dark matter zone. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to take ourselves... We're going to take with us a little probe, which is going to do the dark matter collection. I very much hope that that ends up working out. By the time that any enemy decides to sort of harass me, we should have this fighter completed, which is great. Very important. We need a lab. We absolutely, desperately need a lab. Oh, that's the enemies that I was talking about. Let's see if we can try and repair this citadel. We've lost 1,000 HP. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, it's not challenging at the moment, but I can definitely feel like in the full version of this game, we're gonna be challenged. Right. Head on out over here. Attack move into there. Brilliant. Right. We can also apparently, in the full version of the game, settle other planets, which is quite an interesting proposition. Nab... Have my residential buildings been destroyed? I think they have been. Ooh, I didn't realize that. That is nasty, in fact. 7,000 titanium to repair everything? Oh, my giddy aunt. Right, well, get the lab. Get the lab over here. Sure. Exit.
Building completed.
Ooh, no. Where's the titanium? Where's the probe gone? Oh, the probe has died. The probe has died. That means that we need to jump back in to the factory, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we need to get a shield unit too. Yeah, get a probe and then get a shield unit because we want to explore that. We're still building out the lab over yonder. There's so many. Okay, we need to be prudent about how we do this. We're going to try and pick the enemy off here. Try and not aggro too many. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay. That's good. So if we're selective, we can manage to clean them up. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them here. And occasionally they take just a lot of shots to kill. You need to retreat. Oh, the issue isn't necessarily the fact that they're getting destroyed. It's the issue is that in order to reinforce, it is going to take a long time. Right. Chill over there. I've got my shield robot here. Deploy the unit. I tell you what, take the unit up here. Take him up there. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Have we finished the lab? We finished the lab. What is this going to give me? Unlocks the building of turrets in the factory. Right. Well, that's not overly useful for us because we don't even have the dark matter yet. But we know where we're sort of like notationally going. We also know that we need to repair stuff. Like, we desperately need to repair stuff. Oh, yeah. All the buildings take damage, apparently. All the buildings take damage. 11,000 titanium to repair.
Building completed.
Stop attacking. Nice. Good. Did anything end up getting destroyed? Yep, like a whole bunch of stuff ended up getting destroyed. Well, at least the cost of repairs have come down. That's a small consolation anyway. Oh, jeez. Right. You're out here. Let's get you in. We got the probe, which is nice. We're going for that thing. We're going to deploy the unit, the shield unit over here. And then we're going to get the probe involved. I would like to get my dark matter. Thank you very much. Shield, deploy. Retreat a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay. So I don't know how much... don't know how good this shield is going to be. Let's get the probe into the thing and get out of here. It's never going to be able to survive, is it? I have maybe screwed my probe. No, it was going so well. Okay, so clearly there is a force field situation, which is fine. Okay, the more you know, eh? The more you know. Right. I need more titanium extractors. I need more Corex factories. We need to invest 100 dark matter somehow. We also need to build another probe in my factory, which is here. Thank goodness that's not been destroyed. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is this is a toughie. This is a real toughie. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that could go wrong. You know what? I'm going to bring back... Undeploy. Undeploy. Retract. Get back here. We need our kit to be... We need our kit to be ready. I wonder if the other dark matter sites are protected as harshly as the main one is. How much does it cost to repair? God, so much. 6,300. That's huge. That's huge, and we can't even slow down. We need to just keep on pumping out fighters because, quite frankly, there is no other fighters that we can possibly. There's nothing else that we can do in terms of like defensive capability. We just have to hope. We have to hope. Okay, attack here, attack here. We have to hope that nothing else gets destroyed. Repair. I mean, we can throw some additional resources into repairing. It's tough. It's tough because they wipe out my stuff. Okay, we've got four different cruiser things, fighter things, whatever they're called. We'll get another one or two. We need more titanium. We don't have any Corex extraction at the moment either. That sucks. Repair that building. Repair that building. Repair that building. Throw what we can into there. I mean, 19 seconds until 19 seconds until we go. We can maybe throw down an additional residential area. Not optimistic. Let's deploy. Deploy you. Get my fighters into position here.
Warning. Enemy wave approaching.
Probe isn't going to be much use. Get everybody else into... Get everybody else into this shield system. We're going to have to build an additional residential area. I am going to try and repair with everything else that I have. Repair you. 1,900. Almost there. If we lose the hangar, we're in some real trouble. How are we doing? The wave is coming from the south. The wave is coming from the south. I didn't even notice.
Building completed.
I did not notice.
Planet under attack.
Get here, get here, get here, and deploy. Deploy, 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 deploy. Deploying. Okay, attack move. Yep. Attack move. We have got to be losing so much stuff down on the planet's surface. We are... oh, we are in trouble. We are in trouble down on the planet's surface. Attack move! Go, everyone, go! Go, 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 go. No way we survive. No way. No way. No way. Wow. That's good. That's really good. That is really, really good. I like that a lot. Astra Sentinel, ladies and gents. This is just a playtest, right? This is just a playtest. This is just a very early alpha. I'm pretty excited, though, about what I see here. I think this is a really sort of strong foundation from which to build from. Feels a little bit slow. Feels like things are going to get tweaked on the way towards a demo release. I think there is a demo release that is going to be coming before full release. So keep an eye out for this one. But yeah, it's 2 thumbs up from me. Big fan of this one. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.